Hi students and welcome to CIS332. I'm so glad to have you in class. When you get logged into Blackboard, you'll see the link for the CIS332 class, and when you click on it, you will be taken to the announcements page by default. So you'll see a welcome announcement welcoming you to the class and giving you some instructions. That over here on the left hand side are some tools to navigate through Blackboard. After you've read the announcement, you need to click on the syllabus and you will find a welcome letter to online students, which you may have received already through your DMAC email. And then you'll find both a PDF format and Word format of the course syllabus. So whichever format you prefer, click on the link, download it, save it, and then make sure that you read it thoroughly. There's also a syllabus addendum if you're interested in that. And I've posted some additional information, such as how to have your DMAC emails sent to your mobile device. And as a DMAC student, you are able to download Microsoft Office for free if that interests you at all. After the syllabus, you're going to click on your instructor link, and that will just give you an introduction to your instructor, me. And I promise I'm not an angry person like it looks in this picture. I'm just getting old. So here's some information about me and how to contact me. And then you'll want to click on course content, and this is where you're going to spend the majority of your time in the class. It's where all the content and resources for the class are, all the descriptions of assignments and everything you need to know. When you first come out here, you'll see before you begin, you need to make sure that you are familiar and comfortable with Blackboard. Here's a link to some tutorials here. And then there's a little announcement about what's going on. The unit folders don't always appear the first time that you log into the course, and that's because students are granted access to the course a day before classes actually begin. So this is just an announcement letting you know when you can expect the folders to appear. So for example, the Unit 0 folder is appearing already, and it's called Unit 0 because it's just some preliminary setup things that you need to make sure you have accomplished before you can actually go on to Unit 1. Unit 1 will be the first assignments that are graded, and this is the date that's available. On the course content page, there will always be this link to a discussion, ask questions here, and that's where you can post any questions that you might have about class or assignments or a DMAC resource or anything remotely related to the class. And I would like all of us to take responsibility, me as the instructor and you as students, to help answer the questions that get posted out here. So let's go ahead and look at Unit 0. You'll see when a folder becomes available, everything for that unit will be included in that folder, and everything in that folder is due on the same date, and that will be listed here. So Unit 0 will be due fairly quickly because it's the setup that is needed. So let's click on that and see what we have going on. The first thing I'd like you to do in Unit 0 is to go ahead and introduce yourself. There's some instructions here on what I'm looking for in that introduction. And one of the things I require for full credit is for you to post a picture of yourself along with your introduction. So there's a video here, a link to a video in YouTube that you can click on. It was provided courtesy of one of my colleagues that will show you how to insert an image into your post. When you're ready to post your introduction, you click on the link here, and you'll see my introduction is down here, and then some students have, in this example, already posted introductions. To read any introduction, you simply click on the link. It will open it, and then you can reply if you'd like. But let me go back so that you can see when you first come out to the discussion, what you're going to want to do is click on this Create Thread. The subject will be your name, and then down here in this editing box is where you will type up your introduction and everything you'd like us to know. Here is the icon to click on to insert your image, and I'm not going to go into any more detail about that because that is covered in that YouTube video that I just told you about. Alright, next you're going to want to download the software that you need to use for this class. So you're going to click on this page. It will take you to an external website, an Oracle website where you can download Oracle SQL Developer. There's some instructions here and some instructions on the website, so you want to make sure that you get that installed properly on your computer. Once that's downloaded and installed, you're going to open it and create a connection to the EDU database. And so there's some instructions here that you're going to need to follow the very first time that you want to connect to the EDU database that we have set up using your software that you just downloaded. So you'll need to create this new database connection. There's step-by-step instructions here, and this is something you're only going to have to do the first time that you get into that software. Then you are going to log in with a default password and then change your password to something only you know, and then this also gives you instructions on how to do that. So you will know what your user ID is because it will be posted under the grade book in a heading that says EDU user ID. The default password will be listed here for this particular semester. It happens to be CIS332, but just in case this video is posted for future semesters, do make sure that you read carefully what the default password is. It is case sensitive, so you're going to want to change your password. Then when you have all that done, you verified that you can log in and that you've changed your password, and verify that you can log in after you change your password. You're going to go ahead and download all those student files that you're going to need throughout the semester. So there's a link here to download a zip file, and it contains a bunch of scripts and SQL commands that you're going to need this semester. Just hold on to those and save them somewhere on your computer. Wait until you're given instructions in the textbook to run those files, and then as you're instructed throughout the textbook to run those files, go ahead and do that. And then just to make sure before we start Unit 1, where we're actually getting into the textbooks, I want to make sure that you have a refresher and review some of the concepts that you should understand from the class that was a prerequisite to this course. So watch this short video on database fundamentals, and once you have all these steps completed, then you are set up with the software and logins that you need for the course, and you can wait for Unit 1 to show up, where you get your first reading assignment and first SQL assignment. I'm glad to have you in class. Feel free to contact me with any questions that you might have, and I'll see you online. Thanks.